Hello there, Vinyl Community YouTube. Uh, George here, back after a while. Missed a lot of the YouTube lately, just, too much work going on and a lot of. I even missed some of the World Cup, which is my favorite sporting event ever. But back now, I'm doing a contest entry for Happy Hippie the Vinyl Guy 1000 subs contest. And first up, I want to say congratulations on the 1000 subs. It's a pretty big number. And, I discovered your channel recently after you subbed my channel, and I really like it and will look to knowing it a little bit better. But anyway, so pretty simple task. 10 things out of music you want in 2023. I written my stuff down. So yeah, it's pretty, kind of personal. Let's say, of course, but you'll see it's not, just all about the issues and reissues. You'll get the idea. So number one, I want to find more time to play guitar. So yeah, I've been a guitar player since I know 12 or 13 years old. I'm 25 now, and it's just, when my mom passed away mid July, I kind of slowed down on the playing. Actually, I remember playing it only once when I was at my cousin's place. Uh, the strings got all rusty and guitar got all dirty. Didn't pay much attention to it all, at all. Got a little bit lazy, and yeah, so it's about time to change the strings, clean up, and start rocking again. I'm not the most brilliant player ever, but guitar is just my, how should I put it? I guess mental therapy. I just it's like I riff a few of my favorite songs before I go to bed, and it's like just peace all in me, man. Number two, well, actually, some reissues I love to come out, and it's reissues from Serbian bands. Because over here, kind of uh, around 2007, between 2017 and 2019, I guess, some labels finally started reissuing old records on vinyl. But I didn't. It's a lot of albums that I really, don't like from bands I don't enjoy, except for a few that I picked up. And I really want someone to reissue stuff from bands like Korni Grupa and Smack, some of the bands that I've mentioned in some of my earlier m- videos, because the prices of the records go just, way up. And the funny thing about those records is they're not rare to find. They were pressed in gajillion copies, sold good, but people are selling them for absurdly high prices, and the records are in horrible condition. And I'm just not overpaying something that much, you know. And number three is the concert of the band that I just mentioned, Smack. Their lead singer passed away a few years ago, but they made two comeback shows this year, and they weren't in my hometown, and my hometown is the capital town, and I'm surprised that they didn't make one this year in the capital town, because it would be 20 to 30,000 audience easily. They went to smaller places, their hometown and stuff like that, and I just couldn't go. Didn't have the time due to work and other stuff, and I was 100% sure that they would make a concert in Belgrade in December, but I was wrong. But anyway, their lead singer passed away a few years ago, and they got this guy from a tribute band. play for them and to sing actually. Sorry, and he sounds really good. So I would love to see them, at least one last time. The last time I saw them was 10 years ago, because they don't play for 10 years, then they play again after 10 years. So yeah, they're really old. They're a '70s band. So that's kind of what they do. Number four, I want uh, a big, you know, foreign worldwide now band to come to Belgrade. Like Iron Maiden came this year, and Whitesnake was supposed to come, but the tour was cancelled. And just any big band I enjoy seeing, because it's a rare opportunity for me in Eastern Europe to, well, not that rare, but there are just some bands that rarely come, and I want to see them. Number five, I want to travel to a foreign country to see a big band. I love traveling, and kind of to travel to see a concert, to see a great band would be, one of the dream travels for me. And yeah, just that's it. To mix the two things, I love traveling and music. Number six, again, going abroad to a record show. Why? Because when you go to record show here, it's a lot of the same stuff. Just too sterile, and again, prices are mm, are huge. Really overpriced for bad condition records, and I just want to go, somewhere to Western Europe to see if there's any difference. Number seven, making my own homemade bootlegs. But how? For example, I downloaded, bought a digital copy of a Metallica concert in Belgrade from 2012. And, I was like, hey, I'm gonna make, because they do graphic design, I'm a graphic designer, I'm gonna make the cover, make the sticker for the CD, burn it on the CD, gonna do the same for the cassette. And I have a few concerts that I've done the same thing with. Went to the band's site, downloaded it, and just made the design of the covers and stickers and everything, but simply didn't find the time to go to the print shop and make it, or to burn those things to CD or record them to a tape. So definitely something I really want to do. Number eight, make a custom record cabinet. Yeah, something that I've been thinking about for a while, but I kind of take things slowly, really, because earlier when I was a little bit younger, I would, just make snap decisions without, and then realize, oh, this can't be done because of this or because of that, and all that stuff. When you're young and stupid, it's quite easy to make a mistake. But now I'm taking care of things slow, to see how I want it done. I want it to be, unique and all that, and to find the proper space for it. Number nine, expand my pin collection now. What does this mean? I, other than music, record CDs, cassettes, and stuff like that, I also collect lapel pins, enamel pins, pin badges, whatever you want to call them. But how do I collect them? I collect sports pins, football club logos, Olympic Games, World Cups, Champions League, stuff like that. But I'm not like, I see a pin from a football club and I say, whoa, shut up and take my money. No, I create a team. Like, I'm gonna collect all like the one you see over here. I'm gonna collect all the contestants of the World Cup Italia 90. I collect them all, then frame them, and yes, do stuff like that. Champions League contestants for this season. You get the idea. But I've never really, collected music pins. I do have a few, but they came, to me by accent. Never really wanted to collect those. So yeah, I would love to think of a way, to create a team based on music. For example, a new wave of British heavy metal bands, and make a frame with just those pins. American thrash metal, British invasion pins. You get the idea. So that's maybe something that when I run out of football and sports ideas that I could do. And last but not least, take harmonica lessons finally. I bought a little harmonica for cheap money around 2 years ago. I saw one lesson and just never again practiced it. So that's something I want to make myself do. So the point of this list is, I guess, George, be a little less lazy if you wanted. And to answer your final question, which was who would you give to take back? Now, I was thinking about this, and it's like I don't just want to go and trash about some artist or band that I generally don't care about, and kind of just take them. I can't just take him. I can't stand them, and give me back my Hendrix and all of that. So I was thinking like from a genre that I love and a band that I'm okay with listening to, but I can really do without, and that is Juice Priest. So yeah, I love metal. I love the new wave of British heavy metal, but Priest was always kind of my least favorite of those big metal bands from the new wave of British heavy metal era. And so yeah, I can't underestimate the influence they had on other metal bands and on metal in general. But this is from a view from someone who was born in 1997. So who knows, if I was born in 1967 and heard them first time in the 1980, 81, 2 era, maybe I would think different, who knows. But from my perspective, I just never saw or heard anything that special in them. Again, I'm okay with listening to them. I do have some of British records, one or two albums, actually one, British Steel. Yeah, definitely a band that I could do without. And who'd get back? I don't know, maybe also Hendrix. I really love his playing his music, and to get a chance to see him live back from the dead would be, just amazing. Or I don't know, Dimebag Darrell, or some great guitar player definitely. But for this video, let's make it Hendrix. Yeah, although a Beatles reunion would also be cool. God, I don't know, but Hendrix. Okay, definitely Hendrix, and that's the final whistle for the game. Anyway, again, congratulations on your subs. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Take care, everybody. God bless you. Goodbye.